Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I wish you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. There is an English for grade 4. We are learning unit number 12 and its title is Good Study Habits. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, this is lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below. You may click it, download it, or you can amend it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. So our today's lecture, lecture number 2, we will learn about main verb and we will cover a page number 94. Before in English for grade 3, my dear students and my dear fellow teachers, we have already learned about the use of main verb like be, have, and use of be, do and have. We have already learned. I hope you remember it. If you may not, so you can watch this video lecture again. And today we are going to enhance our knowledge more about it. So our today's students' learning outcomes are distinguish between be, do and have as main and helping verbs. Identify and make simple sentences with the verbs be, do, ing and have as a main and helping verbs. So yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, so today we are going to clear up these SLOs. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah Al-Qasas, verse number 77, and do not desire corruption in the land. Indeed, Allah does not like corruptors. So my dear students and my dear fellow, this beautiful verse is telling us about that we must be honest in our life because Allah does not like corruptors. Who are corruptors? Who lie and who are doing unfair things in their business, in their every action. So such type of persons are corruptors and Allah Almighty does not like them. So what we have to do, my dear students? Yes, we have to be honest and truthful in our life, in every situation of life. And let's pray together that Allah Almighty bless us strength to follow the right path and to be honest in our life, in our all actions. Amen. So do you know what is that? Do not and does. Yes, these are verbs. So today we are going to learn about that as a main verb. Okay. So let's first of all we are going to refresh our knowledge, my dear students. So are you ready? Okay. There is a question. What are main verbs? Okay, good. Excellent job. Next question is also there for you. What do you know about helping verbs? Good. Excellent job. Okay, let's see what are helping verbs and what are main verbs. Main verbs are used to show an action or express a situation. So what is a main verb? Main verb always used to show an action. So we already know, my dear students, that verbs are action words. All actions that we do, those are called verbs. So now we are going to learn about main verbs. So what are main verbs? So main verbs always tells you about a situation, in which situation a person is, and also it tells about action that express a situation or tell us show an action, which type of action that person is doing. Suppose I am standing, so stand is my action. Okay, you are listening, so listen is your action. So such type of situation that word will show, so that word will called main verbs. Okay, my dear students, so now we are going to get by examples. Birds fly in the air. So what is action there? What are birds are doing physically? Yes, birds are flying. You can see in this image also. Look that fly. Fly is the verb and it is working as a main verb. Good. And next, what are helping verbs? Let's see. A helping verb works with the main verb to show when the action occurs. Yes, my dear students and my dear fellow teachers, try to get that what are helping verbs. Helping verbs always support the main verb. We will not find a helping verb alone. If we will find, then it will work as a main verb. Okay, this is another thing we will explain further inshallah. But now what are helping verbs, my dear students? Helping verbs always help the main verb, and it always tells that at which time the action is done. Okay, so it tells us about time of action, main action. So which time it is done, so we use a helping verb. So let's see in this example, judge that birds are flying in the air. So can you judge that? What is difference in previous example and in this examples? Yes, my dear students, there is are, and are is being used as a helping verb. And what is our main verb? Yes, fly. Good. Birds are flying in the air, and that helping verb is supporting the main verb. Okay, and it is telling us time. So which time is that? Can you judge? We have already learnt about this tense also. Yes, good job. This is present continuous tense. Okay, it is showing action in progress. Good. So that's why I have already discussed that helping verb will tell us about time. So let's see the shape of bees. The verb be is used as an auxiliary verb, and it can also be used as a main verb. The verb be is irregular. Yes, my dear fellow teachers and my dear students, there what we got, they are telling us that there is a verb be. So it is also being used as an auxiliary verb. So what are auxiliary verbs? Yes, helping verbs. And it can also be used as a main verb. Both shapes can be the word be, and we can use it in both ways. If we want to use as a helping verb, so we can use. If we want to use it as a main verb, then also we can use it. So now in next I will tell you how we can use it, and which type of verb be is irregular. Okay, and its all forms are different from each other. That's why these are irregular. So it has different forms: be, am, is, are, was, were, etc. Okay, so these are the forms of be, different forms because it is irregular. The present simple forms are is, am, are, and past simple forms are was, were. Yes, my dear students. So when we are talking about past, so we used was and were. Okay, and when we are talking about present time, so what we will use? We will use is, am, are. Okay, these are the forms of be. So let's see there. Be as a helping verb. She is reading a book. Okay, now is being used as a judge now, my dear students. So is, yes, it is helping verb. And what is our main verb? Read. Read is the main verb. So here as a main verb, she is the student. One thing keep in mind, my dear students, that when be is being used as a main verb, so we will not find any helping verb with it, any other verb also. Like she is a student, so is being used as a main verb. There is no any other word. Okay, you were driving the car. So now were, which tense is that? Yes, it's past continuous tense. You were driving the car. I was calling you last night. Okay, so these you can judge that this is helping verb, and now call is our main verb. In next example, I am not slow. You are free now. Look that, my dear students, that am, is, am, are, but we will not find any other verb in these sentences. So in this way we can judge that what are helping verbs and what are main verbs, and how we can use them in our sentences. Here are other examples are there. You were in the library. She was sick last day. Okay, have you got, my dear students? Good. So next, the verb do, does and did also can be used as a helping verb and a main verb. So next, first we have read about be, the use of be and its different form. So now we are going to learn about do and does and did. Do and does is used in present time and did to show the past time. This is also irregular. Okay, do, does, did, done. This is also irregular verb and it has 3 different forms. Okay, so we can use also do, does in as a helping verb, did as a helping verb. So where we have to use do and does? Yes, we have to use do and does in present time. When we are talking about our present time, suppose I am teaching you, this is our present time, you are listening to me, my dear students. So which time is this? This is present time. And did, when we will use did? The word did. Yes, when we are going to talk about past time and that time has gone. So then we will use did. So let's see, in these examples are there also where we have to use does. Does is used with he, she, it are singular noun, and do is used with I, we, you, they or plural noun in present time. Same like that we are using ses, my dear students, in present indefinite tense, simple present tense. So same style is also there, same rule is there, my dear students. So you can memorize that does is being used with singular noun and singular pronoun, and do with plural noun and plural pronoun. Good. Plural noun are there like teachers, students, okay, books. So these are plural noun. So you can check there also, see their examples. Do as a helping verb. He does not eat rice for breakfast. So now does is being used as helping verb. So search out what is main verb. Yes, eat is main verb. Why did you make a noise? So this is a past tense. Which tense? Did is showing us this is a past tense and this time has gone. So there as a main verb, she does her homework daily. Okay, so there is no any other verb that will show any action. So does is showing action actually, and it is working as a main verb. Simon did the house cleaning perfectly. Yes, my dear students, this is showing the past time. What did Simon in the past? Yes, she did the house cleaning perfectly. Good. So let's see next. The main verb have, has, had can be used to express possession, ownership. Yes, there are 2 use, beta. Has, have and had. Had is for past and have and has is for present. These are also irregular verbs because they are having different forms. So they are also irregular. But when we want to show possession, so we use has, have and had. When we use have and has, we use have, has is used to show possession in present time. Okay, keep remember, my dear students. And had, when we use had in to show possession in past time. That time has gone. So then we will show possession in past time and we will use the word had. And when we are talking about present time, so what we will use? We will use have. Suppose I am saying that this is pen, I have a pen. So this I have. Okay, this time I have, so it is showing possession. So this is like it's my pen. So this is I have a pen. So there is showing. Suppose I had a pen. So that time has gone. Now I don't have. I had a pen. So that is showing past time. So see in these examples, my dear students, use of had, has as the main verb. Students have books in their bags. Okay, this is main verb. You have books in your bag. Good. She has the purse with her. She has the purse with her. It is showing possessions. And have, because it's your books, so you are on her. She has the purse, so it's her purse. Teacher has purse. Okay, your teacher has. Okay, you can see that. He had books in his bag. Now had is being used, that he had, not have. Okay, it is showing past time and that time has gone. Next, see, the verb have is used as an auxiliary verb to form the present perfect and past perfect forms of other verbs. Has, have is used in present perfect and had is used in past perfect tense. Yes, my dear students, already we know that there are different times that we have to face in our life. So that is present perfect, that is completed. That action we have completed, that is called present perfect. And that action we have completed in the past time, so that is called past perfect time. So when we are talking, so then we use had and have as a helping verb. So see there, they have planted the trees. They have planted the trees. So that is main verb and third form is being used. She has told her about the accident. Yes, read next. I had told her about the accident. Okay, so now have you read that? That is doing as a helping verb. And what are main verbs? Like tell, told, told. These are main verbs and helping verbs. So yes, my dear fellow teachers and my dear students, let's perform an activity. Okay, and be easy. Read aloud a sentence from the textbook in which the verb be, do or have is used as a main verb. Ask one of the students to identify whether the verb is used as a main verb or a helping verb. Praise the students if he/she gives the correct response. Yes, my dear teacher, you will do it now. It's your duty. Now you are going to do that. You will read aloud a sentence from the text that they have read and they will identify whether that verb is main or a helping verb. Okay, enjoy the activity and engage whole class. Pause the video and perform that. Welcome back and I hope you have enjoyed. Now you are feeling fresh. Okay, now it's time to perform an individual assessment. My dear students, open book, page number 95 and question number 6 is there. Write the underlined verbs as helping or main verbs in the space given. So read that underlined words are there, so you will identify and you will write whether these verbs are helping verbs or main verbs. Pause the video and perform this activity in your class. Excellent job. Good. So what is our homework for today? Write 10 sentences using be, do and have as a main verb and a helping verbs in your notebooks. So you will use that verb in your notebook. And yes, my dear fellow teachers, this is worksheet and this worksheet link is given below. You should click it, download it, or you can modify it for your convenience. But provide that worksheet to your students in printed form. So what we have covered today, my dear students? Today we learned about the use of be, do or have as main verbs in a sentence. We also learned the use of be, do or have as a helping verb in a sentence. And in this way what we did, we have covered up our SLO, distinguish between be, do and have as main and helping verbs, identify and make simple sentences with the verbs be, do, ing and have as a main and helping verbs. Yes, my dear fellow teachers and my dear students, I hope today's lecture you have enjoyed and you have got information how we can use word as a helping verb and as a main verb. So tomorrow with the new lecture, see you soon inshallah. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.